Welcome back, everyone, to another video episode of Let's Talk America Radio. Of course, I am Shayna Thornton, on air host and executive producer. And today we have a very special guest with us. Many of you recognize him, and we're going to hear from him firsthand right now. Well, hip hop is a popular type of music that is often based on the experience of the artist, him or herself, and it speaks to its fans of all generations. That's especially true of the artist known as Dee-1. He's with us right now. And this hip hop star is a former middle school teacher who is here to spread the word about a new scholarship program created by the Sally Mae Fund and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. How exciting! Welcome to the program, Dee-1.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honestly excited to be here, for real.
So excited to have you on. Your music is recognizable, but you do a lot of work as well in the community. So you're the right person to be with us in this moment. I've got to ask this. Obviously, I have a great admiration for educators in my family and also close friends of mine. How exactly did you make the leap from being an educator to a hip hop star?
Okay, what happened was when I graduated college, I had a decision to make. And I said, whatever job I take, I want it to be something where it's purpose driven and it can be impactful in the lives of people. I want to make a difference. That led me to becoming a teacher. While I was a teacher, I realized that I could probably make even more impact if I could become a successful hip hop artist, because hip hop was the language that was most effectively communicating with the youth. So I said, well, if I can make that jump and successfully do it to becoming a successful rapper, I would have even more impact than I'm having as a teacher. And that's what I chose to do. And here I am. It worked. It worked.
And it's worked very well for you. I have to ask this, real talk, real people. Obviously, you're a musician. I know lots of young aspiring musicians who hope to be on your level one day, but they often dismiss official education. They'll say, well, I don't need college. I don't need that. I'm going to be like D1. I'm going to be like so and so. How important is it for us to educate ourselves? And that doesn't mean, as you know, that everyone has to go to a traditional 4 year school, but we need some sort of formal training in some sense, because knowledge is key. And I'm sure in the music industry, it's probably helped you to be aware of a lot of different dynamics.
Of course. There's no way that I would be who I am if I hadn't graduated from college. That's simply put. College made me into a man. College gave me a network that has paid dividends. And college allowed me to become an expert in the field in which I majored. I was a business major. Now my business is doing very well and has been for a while. So for anyone who would discredit the importance of a college education, I would simply tell them this. You can't be like D1 if you try to shrug off how important formal education is, because D1 knows firsthand that college education or going to a trade school or a vocational school, something like that, that takes you from good to great. And that's all I know. So of course there's exceptions to the rule, and other people can say, you don't need this, you don't need this. What I'm telling you is that I needed it, and it has paid dividends, and it's changed my life and the course of my family's life forever. So I would implore anyone who's watching this to do it. Now, I know what one of the main deterrence is people not knowing how they're going to pay for their education. That's where we step in. I have partnered with Sally Mae and also the Thurgood Marshall College Fund to say we're going to prioritize giving out scholarships to minority groups and to marginalized communities, because we have not been graduating college at the same rate as white students have. So that's why over the next 3 years, a total of $3 million will be given out in college scholarships. And today, I'm here to announce that you have until March 8th of this year to apply for the current round of scholarships that's being given.
Love it. I mean, that's amazing. Not only are you an advocate for higher education, but you're also partnering with important organizations to tell us how to get there. Because so many times people talk about the solution, but don't really break it down. And thank you for doing that. How exactly does a student right now listening, how do they apply for this opportunity?
Sure. So for a student who wants to apply, you go to this website, sallymae.com/Sally Mae Fund Scholarships. You literally go there, you click the link, and It's right there in front of you. It gets no easier than this. This is free money that can help a high school student win $10,000 to help pay for their college education. It can help a current college student win up to $2,500 to complete paying for their college education. Who wouldn't want this money? If you're really trying to take your education seriously, you got to go ahead and apply. You have until March 8th, but I wouldn't wait that long. I would go right now while all of the money is still right there.
Early bird gets the worm. Before you leave us, COVID has impacted so many people throughout this country and around the globe. Do you have any words of hope for anyone out there as we come into 2021? Obviously, we're in February now, but the statistics are still alarming to a large degree. Help us out. So many people are really struggling for hope right now.
First and foremost, I want y'all to know that God is still in control. At the end of the day, there's nothing that I can do that will escape the fact that I have a purpose for my life. So by me having a purpose, I understand that no matter what's going on in the world, no matter how other people are behaving, I have a responsibility to be responsible. That means wear a mask. That means do what I can to not contract COVID. But outside of that, I still have the ability to make a difference in people's lives while I'm down here. I still have the gifts and the talents that I was blessed with. And through using those gifts and talents, I can make the world a better place. And that's
Love
truly
it.
what we're here to do. So I want everyone to know that that gives you hope right there. If you woke up this morning, you still have a purpose while you're down here. So don't think that you're insignificant at all.
I love that. We all have a purpose. D1, thank you for your advocacy and your passion to commitment to communities everywhere. Thank you, sir. Congratulations and continued success on all that you do.
I appreciate you.